You can sometimes share with people, but honestly, you're sharing it with a person and there's two problems. The first problem of sharing it with a person is that the person really doesn't want to hear. Maybe they want to hear a little bit. You know, okay, tell me. But after 2 minutes, 3 minutes, Ya akhi, khalas, I'm done. You know, I understood, you're suffering, Allah make it easy for you, jazakallahu khairan ma'salama. People, that's how people feel. The second thing is, that person cannot solve your problem either. However, when you complain to Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala listens, Allah hears what you say. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves for you to complain. Why does Allah love for you to complain? Al-inkisar bayna yaday Allahi subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah wants you to be broken in front of Him. You know, I once heard one of the mashayikh explain this in a beautiful way. You know, when you go to the army, you know, as a fresh recruit, you come in with a bit of pride. You know, you're a fit young guy and you join in the army and you stroll up and you've got a bit of pride in you. The first job of the sergeant is to break you, to make you lose all of that till you become completely submissive and obedient. That's what they do, right? So they shout at you and they make you sit in the rain and they make you, do all of these things and they keep shouting at you and they take your sleep away and until you become broken, until you lose everything except obedience. You just become 100% obedient. That feeling of being broken, we don't want to have it for people. But actually in front of Allah, that is something praiseworthy. That you see yourself, I am a slave, I'm a servant. I am nothing, I'm broken, I'm finished, there's nothing I have, everything is I need from Allah. And you actually present yourself before Allah as someone who is broken, as someone who has given up all kinds of pride and desires and you have completely lowered yourself before Allah. This is the essence of ibadah when it comes with something. Ibn al-Qayyim mentioned it, rahimahullah ta'ala, when it comes with love. And that's really the difference between the sergeant and the situation we're talking about, is that when you lower yourself before Allah and you present yourself as broken before Allah, you do so out of complete humility and complete love. Kamalul dhul wa kamalul mahabba. And Ibn al-Qayyim, he says, you can't have one of them without the other. It doesn't work. It doesn't become ubudiyya. It doesn't become servitude until you lower yourself in front of Allah with total submission and total love. And you cry and you beg and you ask Allah for all the things that you want and for all the problems that you're having. And Allah Azza wa Jal loves you to show yourself as being a humble servant. Allah doesn't love the one who is full of pride. Allah doesn't love the one who is fakhur, full of arrogance and pride. Allah Azza wa Jal loves the one who submits out of love.